right by LeBron. Sets up Dorell Wright. Corner three is good.
Okay, they're playing.
Dorell Wright, a very deep three. And he hit that one from Biscayne Bay.
Only a handful of NBA players are lucky enough to say that they transitioned into the league straight after high school. Dorell Wright of the Golden State Warriors is one of the few lucky ones. He took a walk with Sportsality to talk about his transition into the NBA, how he's doing so far, and what the future looks like for him. Dorell, it's nice to see you again. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
We're here with Dorell Wright of the Golden State Warriors, and you're back here in Miami. How does it feel to be back?
Oh, it feels good to be back. You know, second home. You know, spending 6 years here. You know, it's always good to be back. You know, to your old stomping grounds where it all started.
Yeah. What about that Heat, huh? It was an amazing game. We watched as the Heat defended the Celtics and advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals. So, what was that like for you to watch them?
It was fun, you know, especially being back in the arena. You know, it's the first time ever going back to Miami and watching the game, so it was a little weird and different. But, you know, it was good to see all my friends out there, you know, advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals, like you said, and beating the team that, you know, they've been trying to get over the hump with.
It was a great game. And, Dorell, you know exactly what they're going through because in just your second season with the Heat, you were the youngest member of that championship team, right?
Yes.
So you know the feeling of advancing and going a little further. What are they going through right now? What are they feeling?
You know, there's a lot of excitement. You know, guys are happy. You know, just to get an opportunity to play on the stage. You know, Eastern Conference Finals, that's big. You know, a lot of guys play their whole career and never get there. So, you know, getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, you get that much hungrier because, you know, you're right there for a championship. So those guys are excited and ready to work and win a championship.
You know, many people may not realize, Dorell, that you went to the NBA straight out of high school. Tell us a little bit about that. How did that come about?
You know, just, you know, really playing hard, you know, showcasing my skills to a lot of different scouts in high school. And, you know, they thought I was ready to come make that jump. So I did it, you know, with taking a big risk, you know, being 18 years old, coming out of high school. You know, that's a big decision right there, you know, taking a chance, you know, just really trusting my talents and, you know, my family and the circle of friends, you know, with their judgment on if I should take, you know, take my game to the NBA out of high school. You know, a lot of kids, it's only like 35 of us, so it's very odd, I guess, you know, for guys to do it. So it was big. It was a big decision. You know, I'm happy I made the decision to come out of high school.
You were traveling the country in a different city every night, playing against some of, I guess, the same guys that you watched the year before.
Right.
What were your nerves like that first year?
Man, it was crazy, you know, being young and you seeing all the guys you grew up and you admire and somebody you watch, you know, play like Tracy McGrady, Kobe Bryant. Now you're on the floor and you're guarding those guys. It's crazy, you know. I had a lot of fun though, you know, just going out there competing against guys I looked up to in high school.
Do you remember your first game?
Yes, I do. In Houston against Tracy McGrady. I remember my first shot, I shot it over the basket. I was too excited.
So you had to grow up pretty fast.
Right.
That's a lot to take on for an 18-year-old, 19-year-old.
Right.
How did you adjust, and what were some of the lessons that you had to learn along the way?
It was an easy adjustment because, you know, those are things that started back being at home, you know, with my parents growing up, you know. They always kept me well-rounded, you know, humble, and so I knew how to act when, you know, I got out here on my own. Then having the opportunity to go to prep school in Connecticut, being on my own, you know, really, you know, made the transition to come to Miami at 18 that much easier because I knew what I had to do to be on my own and be a young adult and how to grow up fast. So that really helped me a lot right there. So.
And how did the more experienced players receive you? You know, here you are, this kid that they've, you know, had to work hard to get where they are, and you came in, and so how were you received at such a young age?
You know what, I was so cool, you know, I never came in there with an attitude, you know, I always kept a smile on my face, you know, whatever the guys, you know, asked me to do, I did it. You know, a lot of rookies go through a lot of hazing. They took it easy on me because, you know, I always listened, I was a good kid, and, you know, I wanted to get better. So all the knowledge and the information they was giving me, I was just soaking it all in. And now all of it's paying off today. in my 7th year in the NBA. So.
And you were pretty lucky. I mean, you were drafted and you went to the Heat where you
Right.
played alongside with Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Some pretty heavy hitters.
Right.
So you were pretty lucky. And then to get that ring in just your second season,
Man.
some would say you're really blessed.
Oh, definitely. I'm definitely blessed to be in the opportunity. You know, it's all about timing and where you are. And, you know, I was perfect timing of being in Miami. You know, I got an opportunity to win a championship. So now I know what it takes to go out there each and every night when I play and leave it out on the floor.
And now you're at Golden State, and you had a really, some would say like a breakout season this season. Like we're really getting to see Dorell Wright in full force, 100%. What would you say contributed to your success this season? What happened this year?
Number one thing is confidence. Number two is situation and opportunity. You know, my coach gave me the opportunity to go out there and be a starter from day one once I got to Golden State. And I just took advantage. You know, I worked so hard this summertime with getting better with my outside shooting. You know, I got an opportunity. I led the lead in the NBA in threes made, in attempts. So that's big. It showed you know, the hard work I put in this summer, the past summer, really paid off. So just my confidence was out the roof. Just given the opportunity to just go out there and play my game and not have to worry about anything coming out. I could make a mistake, and you know, coach was still behind me. So that's all it was, you know. So I just went out there and left it on the line every single night.
Well, you were very impressive and
Thank you.
enjoyable to watch.
Thank you.
So what would you say to, you know, it's no longer applicable for boys to come out of high school
Right.
and go to the NBA, but what would you say to those young boys who have dreams and aspirations of playing in this league?
Man, you know, you can't come out of high school anymore, but just take advantage of the opportunity you get to get a scholarship and an education, get a head start. See me, I got to start from scratch. You know, those guys get an opportunity to get a head start with school and academics, you know. But I think it's a good thing because they really get an opportunity to learn the game, and I think that's key. You know, a lot of kids come in the NBA and think it's just going to be a cakewalk, it's going to be easy, but it's so much you got to learn, the knowledge of the game, situations, just personnel, you know, you got to work on your body. It's so much different things on a young high school kid. So I think going to college, getting a head start, is a big difference from just coming straight out of high school. So I think it's a good thing.
So enough talk about that. We're looking over this beautiful beach in Miami, and the weather is hot, but it's nice. This is off season for you. So tell us, what does off season look like for Dorell Wright?
Off season right now I'm just resting my body, you know, playing all 82 games. First time I ever did that in my career. Got to rest your body, let all those little bumps and bruises recover and catch back up with yourself. So that's what I'm doing now, is just letting all the bumps and bruises heal. And in about 2 weeks I start my weightlifting and, you know, traveling and back to the gym.
And last question, Dorell, are you living your dream? Is this what you dreamed of when you laid down at night at 12 and 13 years old?
Oh, definitely. You know, everybody wants to compete at the highest level in the world. You know, being in the NBA is the highest level in the world, you know, the best league in the world. So I'm definitely living my dream, being able to take care of my family, support my family, myself. It's just a blessing, you know. I've been through so much, up and down. So it's good to be here and feeling my dream.
Well, thanks for letting us hang out with you for a little bit while on vacation.
Thank
Dorell
you.
Wright, and we'll catch up with you later.
Okay, cool.